Anisha Hosein, who is the daughter of the owner of Source Doubles, was kidnapped this morning in El Dorado. It's been reported that 3 men grabbed Hosein and tried to drag her into their car. A male relative who was on the scene tried to intervene and was shot. This situation with Source has been going on for about 7 years now, because I believe it was in 2017 that they had their first shooting in Curepe, and since then it's just been going downhill from there. Just last week, Source's Williamsville location was shut up, and I ain't gonna lie, it ain't looking good. So let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think about Source's daughter being kidnapped? What is the reason people will want to kidnap Source's daughter? And what is the reason that people want to actually shoot up Source Doubles over and over and over again? This is getting real concerning, and the owner of Source is always quiet about the situation. Let me know what y'all think. Maybe we really need Allah to pray for this country. Anisha Hosein, the daughter of the owner of Source Doubles, who was kidnapped on Saturday morning, still hasn't been found. Police conducted searches in El Dorado and St. Joseph last night, but still no sign of Anisha was found. The report states that police are investigating a possible extortion link as it relates to Hosein's kidnapping. The investigators are also examining a series of voice notes as a man is demanding $6,000 from the family. In these series of voice notes, threats were made if the sum was not paid. However, these voice notes are not classed as evidence as yet, as they have not been verified by the cybercrime unit. Despite this, it is reported that officers are using these voice notes to aid in their investigation, which they claim is still in its sensitive stage. Right now, my prayers goes out to the Hosein family, and I really hope for the quick intervention and the quick release of Anisha Hosein. So what do y'all think about this story here? Is that what we're doing as a country? We're kidnapping now? And what do y'all think about the whole extortion link? It's so hard for our business to really thrive right now. Further yet, being extorted. That's just crazy. Let me know what y'all think. Just like any other Trini, I love doubles bad. Sometimes I just really wonder what would the world be without doubles. And one of my favorite places to eat doubles is Source Doubles. But what's the connection with Source Doubles being shut up all the time? First their Curepe establishment was shut up. Now here in Warrenville shut up. Like, what's going on there? So what's the connection between Source and all these shootings? Because there were deaths involved as well. I ain't gonna lie, right now I feeling for doubles, but I am not going by Source for nothing. I am not going to risk my life to actually sit on my Source to eat a doubles and the place being shut up. I mean, the first time was a oops, but this had to be the 4th or 5th time, and nah, we can't lie to ourselves. Something is wrong. So let me know, with all the shootings taking place by Source, are you all still going by Source to eat your doubles, or are you all going by other doubles men? Because I must say, it's quite concerning. And really and truly, I'm really not too sure what going on with Source being targeted, but I'm not going to risk my life to eat a doubles at all. So let me know what you all think about this whole situation here. Is Source being unjustly targeted for the 4th or 5th time? Or is something wrong with the whole overall picture and Source might be involved in some kind of bacchanal I you even want to get into, because I like the doubles, but boy, I'm not going to take that risk with my life. I'm sorry. An undisclosed ransom demand has been made for the safe release of Anisha Hosein. On Saturday, Anisha, her husband, and some of their workers were setting up for work when 4 gunmen attacked, kidnapping Anisha. So from the report, a demand was made, but negotiations are still ongoing. And a negotiation fee still has not been disclosed. And again, we pray for Anisha's safe return. So what are your thoughts about a negotiation actually being demanded? And I'm really sure it's not for that $6,000 that was being reported earlier. Because to kidnap somebody for one pay, that's crazy. How much money you think them people calling? I'm sure it's big money. That had to be in the millions. Let me know. Great news. Anisha Hosein has been released. So it is being reported that moments ago, kidnapped victim Anisha Hosein was released and is currently in the St. Joseph police station. The report states that she was released around 10 p.m. by the Carney Cemetery site, where she was picked up by a passerby and carried to the police station. She will be taken to the hospital for treatment. And I must say, this is wonderful news. And if you're watching this, give me a like, give me a follow, because I basically jump out of bed to give you all this news. So let me know what you all think about Anisha being free. You know, that is good news. That is really, really good news. Let me know. So now that Anisha has been freed, a lot of hard questions need to be asked. Was a ransom paid? What is going on with the whole extortion link towards the Source family being targeted by criminals? Are the Source family communicating with the police and informing them on who has been targeting the family for the past few years? At this moment, we are happy for Anisha's release, but it is very important for the Source family, the whole family, to be able to communicate with the police properly on who has been targeting the Source family. Let's not forget, lives have been lost, so it's very important for the Source family not to take the quiet approach. So let me know what you all think. We are very happy for Anisha's release, but there is a lot more to the story. And for this situation not to happen again, the Source family needs to actually put things in place and communicate with the public, with the police, because one day, one of their patrons might be a victim. It's being reported that police have killed 4 of Anisha Hosein's alleged kidnappers. Police shot and killed 4 men in St. Augustine today. Even though the identities of these men have not been revealed, the police said that these men were suspects in the kidnapping of Anisha Hosein. So currently we're waiting for the identities of these 4 men to be revealed, because at the end of the day, dead men tell no tales. So were this the actual suspects? We don't know right now. So only time will tell. So let me know what you all think. Do you all think that the 4 suspects that the police killed are the individuals behind the kidnapping of Anisha Hosein? To be honest with you, the police need to learn how to keep a suspect alive, because there's a lot of information to be learned from a suspect. But I guess dead men tell no tales. Let me know what you all think. So it's very important to note that this whole situation with Source being targeted by criminals did not start with Anisha, right? And if they are not careful, it will not end with Anisha as well. On August 10, 2019, while serving doubles to customers, Source employee Shiraz Manik was approached by 2 gunmen when he was shot. Manik is now deceased. In December 2020, Kareem Javis was another doubles vendor employed by Source who was approached by gunmen while he was selling doubles in Curab and was shot multiple times. He died. In March of 2021, Amir Hosein, I'm not too sure his relationship to Anisha Hosein, but he was ambushed in his home when he was shot multiple times. And we can't forget that Source's Warrenville location was shot up in a drive-by a week before Anisha Hosein was kidnapped. Now we reach the 18th of May, when Anisha Hosein was kidnapped from an El Dorado location. Now, as we look at all the incidents that has taken place at Source's locations in the past, do you all think that the team at Source Doubles are taking proper responsibilities to their patrons and to their staff? Now, I am happy that all of our prayers were answered and that Anisha is home safe. But we cannot lie to ourselves and not believe that there's an overall problem with the team at Source Doubles. Right? Have they taken proper responsibility for the loss of their employees? Have they taken proper responsibility for their patrons? If this is an extortion link, are they properly working with the police? It really doesn't look like that, because the Source team has been so quiet. And the thing I truly fear the most is that this is not the end. Let me know what you all think.